Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a reading for Capricorn. Welcome, Capricorns. So, this is a general reading. I'm tapping into a collective energy of Capricorn and not any one person's specific energies. If you would like a reading where I tune into your specific energies, feel free to schedule an appointment with me. The link is in the description box below. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Not every message is for you. Maybe if you come across a message that doesn't resonate with you, don't try to make it fit. Maybe that message is for someone else. And so just leave it. All right. Capricorn, in the past, you were in the energy of rest and recoup. What is it? Rest and reconsider. 9 of Wands. Feels like quite a burden. Feels like this person has been climbing and are exhausted, near an end of a cycle. So in the past, you were ending a cycle. Ooh, ending a really brutal cycle. 10 of Swords. A very painful ending. Lots of betrayal, loss. Can't get any worse than that. It definitely ended a cycle. Feels like this very burdensome connection, something that was just exhausting, this connection, and then you got betrayed. And I feel like it helped you move forward with your metamorphosis. It allowed you, it afforded you the opportunity to let go of something that was depleting you. And in a way gave you such clarity. With every sword in your back, you're like, got it. All right. I see the situation clearly. I see you, person or people, putting these swords in my back. I see you now very clearly. And now you're focusing on your financial security. And it feels like you're working towards it. Feels like you're not just wanting to create a pentacle, you're wanting generational stability, creating stability and abundance, not just for yourself, but people around you, whether they're your actual family or found family. Whatever this is that happened in the past that was creating so much burden, you were putting so much of your energy into this connection. And I feel like you were mentally, emotionally, physically drained from this connection. And the 10 swords in the back like made it very clear that this is an end. This is definitely an end. And so you could put that connection down, end the cycle, and focus on yourself focus on your long-term success. And you're being given, I don't feel like you're being given, you're receiving the abundance. You're manifesting new opportunities. For some of you, your career has taken off, or maybe taken an unexpected detour, and a new venture. Feels like you, by not putting effort, so much effort and time and energy into a connection that was one that was so painful, that ended so painfully, created this wake-up call. And then you started focusing on yourself, taking all that energy, and instead of putting your energy and time and love and care into a connection that was depleting, you're putting that into yourself, and to creating the abundance and stability that you never received in that connection. You're creating your own stability. Very beautiful. In present time, Capricorn, you are in the energy of flow, temperance. Feels like you're getting in touch with your emotions. You're balancing that heart space out. Getting in touch with your emotions. Feels like you're using, feels like in this past connection, your emotions were constantly agitated, or there was some maybe emotional manipulation to keep you emotionally off balance. And when your emotions are activated, it's hard to tune in to your intuition, if not downright impossible. It also feels like, and it's also when your emotions are imbalanced, then it's hard to find mental clarity. So it feels like now you've found a more balanced space for yourself. You're learning how to love yourself. Okay, Capricorn. There's someone, it feels like this could be your past connection. They're still imbalanced. Does not feel like you're communicating with them. It does not feel like you trust this person. The 10 swords in the back is probably why you don't trust this person. Feels like they have, or they will give something to you. Maybe something that feels like generosity, like maybe even finances, like give you some money. But there's strings attached. With this person, there's always strings attached. There's not ever a giving without wanting something in return. It feels like very unconscious agreements. Like someone sends you a birthday cards and cards for every holiday, and you're like, okay, that's nice, thank you. But then they call you and they have a big ask, and you're like, I can't do that. That's sorry. And they're like, but I send you cards all the time. So there's this unconscious agreement that they have that because they are giving to you these gifts, what they see as gifts, that then they should have access to something. They're not giving freely and openly. They're giving so in their mind's eye they can withdraw whenever they need from you. And to you, you're like, I could just do without the cards. This isn't an agreement I feel comfortable with. It's a very unconscious agreement. So if this person from your past shows up, feels like they really want to create imbalance in your life. They want to hook you back in. They want you to carry this burden, carry their burdens, carry the burden of their relationship. Okay. It also feels like there's someone else coming in to your energy, very action oriented, very in their head. They're feels like they're rushing in, and it's hard to really pinpoint this energy, what their intentions are. I don't know if they really know what their intentions are. I know that's not very helpful. Might be someone literally driving, moving towards you, maybe coming from far away, maybe coming in for a visit. I get the feeling, Capricorn, that since you've been through a lot, that's a lot. Since you've been through this, you're feeling a little defensive and nervous around allowing yourself to be stabbed in the back. It is, yeah, of course. And then you've got this person who stabbed you in the back, who's still in your energy as you're just trying to find balance. So when this new person comes in and comes in quickly and seems to be very innocent and spontaneous, and they're moving towards you. It feels like it's hard for you to not look for the angle, to look for how is this person trying to stab me in the back or creating imbalance in my life. It feels like you're it's taken so long for you to heal and find that balance. And so it just makes you very nervous. Stay grounded. Stay in your balance. Maybe be more in, you could be more in your receptive feminine energy and just see how things unfold. Like not trying to control that person coming towards you or what happens, but just stay interested and curious with how what they say and what arises, how it makes you feel. Remember empathy, that they're a whole separate human being that has nothing to do with what you've gone through in the past. Maybe they have their own issues that they're healing from. So it feels like a wonderful opportunity to just be with what arises, to trust yourself, to keep finding balance, not trying to control, but continually finding balance within. Boy, it feels like there's an opportunity for a lot of fun if you can get out of your own way. So your higher self, Capricorn, is in the energy of strengthening bonds. Wow. So Ace of Pentacles was in your past energy, and Ace of Pentacles, this is Ace of Pentacles, is in your higher self, is saying you have abundance. You have new opportunities. Maybe this person coming towards you, maybe it's linked to work, a new venture. Don't despair. Don't get lost in your insecurity and fears. Don't disconnect just because of fears. Excuse me. Not everybody who comes towards you, it feels like there's a little bit of a PTSD kind of trauma around this past connection, because this past connection, they were ruthless. It was ultimate betrayal. And in that connection, they had such high expectations. They expected you to just keep carrying the burden of this relationship. If you ever achieved what they stated that they wanted from you, they would move the bar further. So you could never, it's like a carrot. You're never going to get the carrot. But not everybody is this. It feels like now that you see this person clearly, you see who works in this type of energy. You're seeing the game that you were kind of stuck in. You didn't even realize it was a game. It was a energetic pool of lessons that you were caught up in. There's allowing yourself to let the old you go with love, so you can, and allow this connection to go so you can receive opportunities, so you can create celebration, joy, harmony. Feels like you've created such a beautiful home within, but there's still an insecurity that it feels somewhat untested, that it's okay to allow people in and get you off balance so you can find your balance again, and get you off balance a little bit so you can find your balance again. You know, no sailor learns how to be a great sailor by staying in port where there aren't rocky seas, where there aren't challenges. You're ready for this. Face your fears. Your challenge right now, Capricorn, is sacral chakra. So sacral chakra is around your belly button, and it deals with manifestations. And it also, your creativity and your sexual organs, like literally your creative organs. I'm getting that oh, interesting. I'm getting that there are people, it might be the person driving towards you, coming towards you, they might connect through the sacral first, like maybe they have some sexual energy that maybe in the past you as well were attracted first in more of a lusty type of sexual energy, and then with not just this person in the past, but with people, with the other connections, that sexual attraction made you feel very wanted and needed and important and delicious in that sexual energy. And then as relationships went on, maybe the energy would move to the heart. So first through sexual activity, going through lower chakras, and then coming up to the heart space. It feels like you're could be preferring, now that you're in balance, maybe you're realizing that you would like connections that are from the heart space first, that are a mental connection where you can talk and communicate and see things eye to eye and be in that heart space, and then the moving down and feeling safe to be in your sacral and sharing that. So it feels like instead of from lower chakras moving on up, it feels like you're bringing in a new way of being where, yeah, I first need you to excite my heart space and excite my mind, and then the energy can move down. It feels like you've created a different way of being aroused, of trusting arousal. Because it feels like connections that start in the sacral in a very sexual place. When they start in a sexual place first, sure, they can grow and move up to the heart space, but there's always that sexual connection first instead of heart and mind, and then sexual, like creating a foundation that's not just based on sexual attraction. So, wow. All right, Capricorn. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for sharing your energies. Take care. Bye.